Om Sai Ram, The Shady Diary, penned by the Honorable Mr. G.S. Kapardi, second and long stay at Shady, dated 5/2/1912. In the morning, just as I finished my prayer, Raja Rampant Dikshit came from Nagpur. He is the elder brother of Kaka Sahib Dikshit. He went to see Sain Sahib. I attended our class where we read Panchadashi and a verse of Amritanubhav with Bapu Sahib Jog, Upasani Shastri, Shivanand Shastri, Brahmanand Bai, and others. We saw Sain Sahib go out, went to the masjid after he returned. He was kind to me, said a few words, and in dismissing the company after Arati, called me by name, told me to shake off my sloth and look after all the ladies and children. Mr. Lakshmi Bai was given today a piece of bread and told to go and eat with Radhakrishna Bai. This is a great good fortune. She will be happy hereafter. I invited Shivanand Shastri, Brahmanand Bai and all with them to have their midday meal with us. After I lay down for a few minutes, then Dikshit read Ramayan and later we went to see Sain Baba at a stroll. After the Vada Arati, there was the Sage Arati. At the night, Brahmananda Bai did bhajan very excellently. It was continued till after midnight. The subject of my going is broached today. It may be decided tomorrow. And the day was wrapped. Now let us move on to the next day, dated 6/2/1912. I got up and attended the Kakadarati. Madhavrao Deshpande said that I would get permission to return home today. So I went with him and Baman Gaunkar to Sain Sahib at about 7:30 a.m. And Sain Sahib told us to come again in the afternoon. So we returned and I began the routine of the day. I, Upasani and Bapu Sahib Jog read Panchadashi, saw Sain Maharaj go out and attended the midday Arati. Brahmananda Bai sang an Arati and a few padas there. Bapu Sahib Jog went today to Kopagaon to get his pension, so the Arati was finished soon. After the midday meal, I and Baman Gankar went to the masjid. Kaka Sahib Dikshit was there. Sain Sahib said that we might go tomorrow. Madhavrao Deshpande also came there. Sain Sahib said that he had been considering long and thinking day and night. All were thieves, but we had to deal with them. He said he prayed to God night and day for their improvement and removal, but God delays and apparently does not approve of the attitude and grant the prayer. He will wait for a month or two and then see, but whether living or dead, he will have what he has been praying for. He will not go to Teli or Vani and never beg of them. People are not good and devoted, they are unsettled in mind and so on. He added that a few friends would gather together, talk divine wisdom and sit and contemplate. He mentioned a few thousand rupees, but I do not remember in what connection he said it. I then returned and we had the Ramayan Puran by Dikshit. Later on, we went to see him come out for a stroll. He was in a pleased mood. Mr. Raja Rampant Dikshit went away today to Kandwa. Upasani Shastri lost his wife. The sad news came by letter. I, Dikshit and Madhavrao went to Upasani, condoled with him and brought him to the Vada. Fakir Baba appears to have asked about my going away and Sain Baba answered that I told him that I would go tomorrow. When my wife spoke about my going, Sain Baba said that I did not ask for permission personally, so he would not say. I happened to go there soon after and Sain Baba said that I could not go away without taking 500 rupees from Dada Bhatt and 200 from someone else and making them all over to him. At night, the Vada Arati was a bit late as Bapu Sahib Jog had returned from Kopagaon. Brahmanandi Bai and Shivanand Shastri did bhajan, so did Bhishma. And now let's move on to the next day, dated 7/2/1912. I got up early, prayed and held our Panchadashi class as usual. I did not go to Sain Maharaj to ask for permission. We saw him go out and I went to the masjid after he returned. I found that Sain Maharaj was sitting and in the yard a man was exhibiting tricks taught by him to a monkey. There was also a professional singer and dancer. She had a good voice and gave religious songs. Later on came Brahmanandi Bai, her companion Salu Bai and Shivanand Shastri. They did the puja and Brahmanandi Bai, whom they call Mai Sahib, sang very beautifully. Sain Sahib ordered the Simhasan to be brought and when all was arranged, we stood at our posts, Main Sahib again rendered 2 songs so excellently that we stood spellbound. I think Sain Sahib liked them. Then we did the usual arati and returned for our midday meal. Main Sahib and the people fed at my lodgings. After the meal, Baman Gankar and Mai Sahib with all her people went to Sain Sahib to ask permission to return. Main Sahib and Salubai got the permission and went away by cart. Shivanand Shastri and Baman Gankar were detained by Sain Maharaj and stayed. I lay down and had a good nap. Then Mr. Dikshit read Ramayan, and after it I read the Shaboda by myself. We all saw Sain Sahib have his evening stroll, and after the Vada Arati we attended the Sage Arati. At night Bhishma read Bhagavat and Mr. Dikshit read Ramayan. And now let's move on to the next day, dated 8/2/1912. I got up for Kakad Arati, and after it began the routine of the day. Narayan Rao Baman Gankar got permission to return, so he had some things for deliver at Amravati from my wife and actually left by Tonga. Before he started, Ganpat Rao, the son of Hari of my relation Mutalik of Satara, came with the customary presents of sesamum for Til Sankrant. They consist of very artistically made things out of sugar and sesamum. Balwant, for the first time in these 3 weeks, ventured out as far as the masjid and put his head on the feet of Sain Maharaj. He has improved so far. Ganpat Rao wishes my son Balwant to go with him to Satara for Rangapanchami. I referred him to Sain Sahib. The midday arati went on as usual, except towards the end when Sain Sahib exhibited anger. We spent the afternoon as usual in Dikshit reading Ramayan and I reading to myself the Shaboda. We held a Panchadashi class also in the morning. We saw Sain Sahib at his evening stroll. One Mr. Kulkarni has come here from Bombay. He has a laboratory there where he said he saw me at Surat in 1907. We sat talking about old things. At night, Bhishma had his bhajan and Dikshit read Ramayan. The day was wrapped, and let me take you to the next day, dated 9/2/1912. I got up as usual, prayed and attended Panchadashi class. During it, we saw Sain Maharaj go out. After finishing the class, I went to the masjid. Sain Baba was in a very good mood. The young boy, Kishya, whom we call Pishya, came there as usual. On seeing him, Sain Sahib said that Pishya was a Rohila in his previous bath, that he was a very good man, that he prayed long and came as a guest to Sain Sahib's grandfather. The latter had her sister who used to live separate. That Sain Sahib was a young boy himself and then playfully suggested that Rohila should marry her. This was to be, and he did eventually marry her. The Rohila lived there with his wife for a long time and ultimately went away with her. Nobody knew where. He died and Sain Sahib put him into the womb of his present mother. Pishya, he said, would be very fortunate and the protector of thousands. The midday arati passed off as usual. During it, Sain Sahib said something to Shivanand Shastri and made signs. The Shastri unfortunately did not catch their import. Sain Sahib made signs to Bapu Sahib Jog. Also, Mr. O'Keefe, a pleader of Tana, is here. I asked him to remember me to Baba Gupte and other friends. And let's wind up for today, and tomorrow we'll see what will happen on date 10/2/1912. Om Shri Sai Nataya Namaha.